Hey, what up, friends? Kenji back for another draft here on Magic Online. We got some more Vintage Cube ahead of us. Thanks for tuning in today. Yeah, let's just jump right in. We didn't open any power, but we got some nice ones. We got a Craterhoof Behemoth, Cryptic Command, Misty Rainforest, and a Snapcaster Mage. Those are the cards that I like, anyways. Cube is a lot of what you like to do, even though it is still a draft, and you should probably try to draft what is open. It's fun to do some good stuff here and there. So what do we feel like doing this time? That's the question. I don't know. I say I don't know, but I think I'm going to take this Craterhoof and maybe see if we can do some fun big green rampy deck style stuff. That's always something I'm a big fan of. Oh, and yeah, we have a really nice follow-up to the Craterhoof if we're going to do that plan. And that is the opposition. Blue-green creatures, one of my favorite, blue-green ramp, one of my favorite archetypes in this, or rather in Vintage Cube in general. Yeah, if you're going to have a bunch of mana dorks, opposition's a nice one to just lock your opponent out of the game. So let's do this. Let's start with this and see if we can build a nice one. As we get past a Green Sun Zenith, that's very good. Gargaroth is quite strong. We just passed a Field of the Dead, so taking Golos wouldn't be crazy. Smuggler's Copter is pretty good. Bunch of different directions we could go here. I guess the safest is probably just taking like the Green Sun. This is a card that's good in all of the green-based decks, right? You can cast it early to get one of your mana dorks, or if you have enough mana later on in the game, you can go get your top-end cards like the Hoof. So try taking the Green Sun here and get past. What do we get past? Factor Fiction, maybe. Thragtusk, not so much. Could actually see taking the Monolith as well. I guess in the green decks, the card draw is kind of hard to come by sometimes. So perhaps just taking Factor Fiction here seems good enough to me. A little bit concerning we haven't seen any of the cheap mana dorks yet, but hopefully we can start getting them in later packs. As we have a Spell Seeker here, that's not bad. Acidic Slime's pretty good. We already have the Green Sun Zenith for the Spell Seeker, and if we found something like Channel, that would be really nice to go along with that. I think Signet's okay. I think the upside on Spell Seeker is better than just taking Slime, so let's do that. Get a Primus here. Oh, a Leovold. Okay, that's another really good one, and this is a great creature to Green Sun Zenith for as well. Yeah, maybe we can do some Sultai poop, as I like to call it. Grave Titan, Scarab God, Toxic, Primus on the pack as well. I'll take Leo. That card's great. Into a Recurring Nightmare. Okay. Well, that got a lot more interesting. We can definitely go for some like Recurring Nightmare value shenanigan creature-based deck. There is a Nurturing Peatland that I'm passing, but Nightmare can really, really go off. And it's just a super fun card anyways. Oh yeah, look at this pack now. Dimir Signet, Devoted Druid, Imperial Seal, Hydroid Krasis. Oh, I mean, I want to take the Signet. I want to take the Seal. But I think we need to take the Devoted Druid for the creature. It's just too important, right? The Druid's good for Behemoth. It's good for opposition. It's good for Recurring Nightmare. So I think that makes the most sense. As we wield the Oath of Druids. I mean, I guess we could take Field of the Dead here just in case. I don't think we're playing any of these other cards. Field of the Dead's also pretty nice for Recurring Nightmare and Behemoth, so maybe there's a chance there. Mesmeric Fiend's another good value card. Karn's another good one to ramp into. I think I like the Karn a little bit more than the Fiend, but that's probably close. There's the Golos too. Okay, yeah. Let's do that. Let's take the Golos since I have the Field of the Dead. Sorry, Elder Gargaroth. This does not look like a vintage deck, but it looks like a very good like legacy deck. Kind of dig it though. And now we can just start taking like some random off-color lands or mana rocks or whatever for the random activation of Golos too. That is a pretty late monolith. How good is the Witch here though? Because Witch is another really good one with Recurring Nightmare and with... let's like Craterhoof Behemoth. And the Monolith is not super good without having a bunch of like top end cards that are single color. And if we're playing 3 colors, I think I'd rather take the Witch there. Wow, Gruul Signet on the wheel's good. Okay. We're getting somewhere with this now. Sideboard Lava Claw. And a Peatland Wield. Insane. Perfect. Love that. Okay, yeah, we're going to do some fun little Sultai nonsense here. Go to pack 2. And on to pack number 2 we go. What did we open? Meh. Kind of junky stuff for what we're trying to do. There's like a Force of Negation, which could be okay. Monolith suffers from the same thing that the Basalt did. Just not really too many colorless things to ramp into. But I guess, I mean, we have the Golos and the Karn. I think this is the card that has the most potential still. Works okay with Green Sun Zenith as well. Yeah, not the pack we wanted to open. Not even like a good fixer for us either. I guess I could take Tundra just for the random Golos activation, but I think the Monolith might be a little bit better. Not a great first pick. Okay. Forest Plains Island. So that's a dual that we could use. There's a Strip Mine in this pack. What else? Life from the Loam with the Strip Mine's kind of funny. There's a Waterlogged Grove here as well. I'm going to take the green-blue white land. It adds 2 of our main colors and then a white for potential Golos. So I think that makes sense. Sheesh, Fractured Identity here. Oh, there's the exploration for the Strip Mine combos. Fractured is probably too good to pass up, and we just took the Spara's headquarters anyways, so this becomes more of a free splash. Sorry, Shelldock Isle. Time Spiral here? No, let's take the Fintorn Elf. Ballista, Spiral, Memory, Wormcoil's alright. Yeah, it needs some more mana dorks. Kind of a strange deck. Doesn't feel like green is like particularly open, but I mean, I'm guessing I should be not playing the green as much. What is this? Mountain, Plain, Swamp. Sadly, not what we want right now. Bloodstained Mire's not terrible. Awkwardly, the Mire does not grab Spara's headquarters, though. So I guess maybe we do take the Savai Triome here. What am I even doing? Kitchen Fink's really good with Recurring Nightmare, I should note. Elspeth really good with Opposition and Recurring Nightmare. I guess there's a world where we could actually cut green. Is that strange? That seems really weird. I don't know. For some reason I want to take Elspeth. Let's do that. Yikes. There's the Crucible of Worlds 2 to go along with the damn Strip Mine Fast Bond, or Strip Mine Exploration Fast Bond and whatnot. Alright, Marsh Flats is indeed a good one if we wanted to. But there's a Bitter Blossom and a Garruk here, which both look really good. I think the Garruk might be a little bit better than the Marsh Flats. Let's do that. Draga Tree Speaker. What the heck? They got those crazy art cards here. Yeah, let's take the Tree Speaker. All right, I mean, that's a good sign. Getting a late Tree Speaker. Sorry, Ugin. Maybe green will indeed work out after all, as we get a Huntmaster now. That's another really, really good one with Recurring Nightmare, with Opposition. Good card to ramp into. Okay. Yeah, maybe this will work. Wheeled Junk, no big deal. There's a Life from the Loam. We could splash Knight of Autumn too. It's a good card to Recurring Nightmare back and forth. Fixing is going to be the biggest issue I see here. For sure. Yeah, our fixing's really, really weak. Skull Clamp maybe could be very good here. Wow, Time Spiral coming back. Time Spiral is one of my favorite cards ever printed. Lodestone Golem. Massacre Worm. Ooh, this is messy. We really need pack 3 to help us out, because it does not look like I'm getting there. Field of the Dead's probably not even going to be played at this rate. So currently we can activate Golos. We have the Sparas plus the Gruul Signet technically. There's the Crucible too, man. Alright, pack 3, give me the goods. Fast Bond, sadly. Yeah, the full Strip Mine combo is certainly there, but we got to take this Tropical Island. It's just way too important for our deck. Scalding Tarn is okay, Fountain's okay. Yeah, this is just the easiest Tropical Island in the world. Alright, take it, move along. Oh, there's the channel. There is the channel. I have the Spell Seeker. And we've seen Emrakul, the Promised End, but I don't think we've seen any of the other Eldrazi, so... Okay, let's try taking this, and maybe we can get a couple Eldrazi or something. Oh, an Upheaval! That works too. Damn, there's an Arbor Elf there as well, but... I feel like Arbor Elf is a little bit more important. Damn, this is close, though. It does just feel like Arbor Elf's a little bit too important. We don't have the crazy ramp to really abuse the Upheaval. Yeah, darn it, this sucks, but I think it's right. Watery Grave looks great here. Sorry, Consecrated Sphinx. Some more fixings, always good. There's Time Twister. We have the Leovold already, so... I mean, I already have Spiral, but this is much cheaper. Although Simic Signet, Elvish Mystic are both fantastic. I mean, I guess maybe we're not even playing the Recurring Nightmare, are we? We don't really have a way to abuse the graveyard's shenanigans. So Mystic or Signet here? I mean, the Signet's better fixing, but the Mystic is better for our creature-based cards. That is to say, Opposition and Craterhoof. But I think I like the fixing more. That's kind of sad. Hex Drinker's good. Metamorph's good. Tutor's good. I think Metamorph makes the most sense. So we're green, blue, pseudo ramp splashing for maybe Leo and Fractured Identity. This could be worse. It's not the prettiest deck, but it could be much worse. Okay, as we move on to the next pack. All right, yeah, we got an Ulamog here and a Natural Order. Bam. Both really solid. Dang, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to take. I guess it's supposed to be Ulamog. But Natural Order for Behemoth is one of the stronger plays you can be making, but Channel Ulamog seems right. Nice little piece of fixing here. Good. I mean, I don't think this deck is crazy or anything, but it's got some good cards in it. Hollowed Fountain for the Fractured Identities, okay. Nissa's okay. Probably just want the Hollowed Fountain for Fractured Identity fixing, I guess. Maybe Nissa's still a bit better. Let's take a creature. Polychronos, good sideboard. And then the dredges of the last pack. Don't think we're playing a Circle of Dreams Druid in this deck. Yeah, this deck's not great, but we can... Oh, that made it better. But we can probably get some good draws that randomly just win. That Edric probably makes the deck too. I think we're probably going to end up cutting the Golos out of this list as well. So currently Spellseeker only grabs Oh, no, it grabs the Green Sun. Yeah, that's good. And the Natural Order Wield. Okay, hold up. We kind of got there at the end. No joke. Huh. That's kind of impressive, actually. Well, 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 my little tubers. We might have done okay. Probably can get away with 16 lands here, so just need to make one cut. I guess Grim Monolith might be the cut, because it doesn't fix, which is the biggest issue. I think I kind of like that. All right, let's do this. It wasn't a pretty draft, but I think we ended up with something decent. Get all of these lands. Don't have a way to search about basic, do I? Just a basic forest with Nissa. So probably need no swamps. We have 1, 2... Yeah, maybe one swamp could be okay. 1 plains is probably aight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 blue. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 green. Okay. Yeah, again, not the prettiest thing I've ever seen, but I think we can make do with this, and sometimes you just draw well and get there, so let's do that. Let's draw well and let's get there. On to round 1 here of this vintage cube draft with our kind of wanky blue-green ramp deck. Yuck. On the play here with a hand that desperately needed channel to do anything good. Looks like we're going to have to be taking a mulligan down to 6er. Well, we have perfect mana, but another hand that is clearly not very good. All right, well, I'll keep this, but I do not have high hopes for it. If our first play is like on turn 4, then we're probably not in for a great time. Maybe we can draw like Devoted Druid off the top or something. Or if the opponent's playing like a red aggro deck, we might not have the worst chances versus that. Yeah, I'm guessing they're on red aggro. Yeah, for sure. Voltaic Visionary on turn 2. Ah, and that's a nice draw. We drew a Spell Seeker. That not only blocks the Visionary, but that grabs our channel if we want it to. But do we want channel or do we want the Green Sun? Because I can go Green Sun for like Leovold next turn. That seems pretty solid to me. Would be a lot more inclined to grab channel if we had like the Ulamog in our hand, obviously. And they hit Fury off the Visionary. You may play that card this turn, activate only as a sort. So they can technically cast this for its evoke cost, I believe. Though I don't imagine they would want to do that here. Didn't take the Thragtusk or the Elder Gargoth. Would have been insane versus this specific deck, but we do get the Polychronos and maybe even the Knight of Autumn if we want to. Oh, they are going to cast Fury. Okay. Getting rid of Chain Lightning. Interesting. I guess they just want to flip their 4/3. Sure. So I'm going to go to 18 here. Not great. I guess we'll go ahead and Green Sun and go grab that Leovold. Seems like the best choice. But I might just have to trade Leovold for their 4/3 if they don't kill it. Oh, no, they will just kill it. Yeah, and now they can like activate the factory and hit me for 8. All right, well, this is pretty game over. Can play the Tree Speaker, land, cast Fact or Fiction, but Looking kind of bleak. Ah, they've got blue as well. Bomat Courier. Deceiver Exarch main phase. Okay, so they're playing a little bit of a twin action deck as well, it would seem. So I take 7 and go to 3. Not sure there's actually any way I can win this at this point. But we'll give it a shot. Try to foff into something. Those aren't the best. We just take like Time Spiral and pray. If we had like a Time Walk in our deck, maybe there was a chance, but yeah, Channel on 3 life also doesn't do much. Okay, I mean, I'm going to cast it. Don't think that's going to cut it. We can go like Elf into Natural Order, Crater Hoof attack for a bit, but no. Good beats. All right. So probably not going to be a great matchup for us. Versus them, we probably don't need Opposition or Fractured Identity. We'll bring in like the Polychronos and the Knight of Autumn, I guess. Could even like maybe consider splashing Balance, but that's a little bit of a stretch. This is probably just not going to be a good match. Though I'm not sure what kind of deck we were hoping to play against, but I don't think red aggro deck with Splinter Twin combo is what we were looking for. We'll go on to game 2 like that. Be on the play here again. This one's definitely a little bit better. Especially if they don't have a burn spell for my Arbor Elf on turn 1. Go turn 1 Elf, turn 2 Nissa. Would be kind of nice. Okay, good. Yeah, and then turn 3 Garrick seems pretty good. We'll take Visionary. Well, we don't really want to punch that with Garrick, otherwise Garrick dies. Oh, and they get to Fury again. So 2 for 2, but it gets rid of my Mana Dork, which means I don't get to Garrick next turn. Darn it, needed to draw a channel there. So I guess the plan is to Garrick make a token and then hope to natural order the token away for Huntmaster on the following turn. Pyro. Discard 2 lands. Yeah, we're in pretty rough shape, though. Is there ever a world where they don't have a way to kill my wolf here? We'll see. Oh, that's fine. Deceiver Exarch tap the wolf is not too bad. And then they're going to kill Garrick, hit me down to 15. So, I mean, they have Deceiver Exarch in the battlefield. If they have Splinter Twin or Kiki Jiki next turn, there's nothing we can do about dying. But if they don't, then Huntmaster should be good enough. We can go Signet here and then Natural Order. Let's grab the Huntmaster. And hope I'm not dead. They exiled Zealous Conscripts to the Fury too, so they definitely have one of the other combo pieces. I mean, the Huntmaster can start picking off creatures if they're not careful. Interesting. So they're planning on turning that to a 3/3, I guess? Yeah, Abrade a Wolf and then sack their Bomat Courier to turn the Dragon Rage Channeler into a 3/3 flyer this turn. Yep. So I can't block. Good play. What do I want a green sun for? What's in this deck? Could get Nissa and flip Nissa. Oh wait, no, we need 7 lands for. No, wait, Nissa's dead already. We're a little bit short of Hoof. I guess I can pass turn and flip, but it feels like grabbing Leovold might be a little bit better. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I'm still 2 mana away from being able to tutor for Craterhoof, so I guess this makes sense. I guess I could grab Knight. No. Oh, I could grab Edric and... No, I don't want to attack. They have too many creatures. Yeah, let's just grab Leovold, pass. I'd say we are still very dead here. Uh-oh, there's Kiki Jiki. Yep, okay. I guess we just pass here. Flip our Huntmaster. And that means the Wolf can fight with Kiki Jiki if they play it out. So we want them to target the Kiki Jiki first, and then we fight it. They might still attack with everything this turn, though. Because then I would go block, block. Oh, no, I wouldn't take that much. Oh, they are going to do it. Okay. So we go block, block, take 3, 4, 5, 6, and then just die to the channeler next turn, perhaps, but we'll see. I'm going to be really sad if I draw Craterhoof and then I have not played out the land. That's not going to help. Metamorph. What does that do? I guess I can metamorph the Dragon Rage Channeler. Do I need to leave back blockers here? Because they have these two. Oh wait, my Dragon Rage Channeler is not going to have flying. Oh, we are just dead, right? Is there something I can copy with... Oh, I can copy the Imperial Recruiter and grab... No, I can't cast the Knight of Autumn. I don't have white. I can grab... No, that doesn't work. Huh. Ah, I guess we're just dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't have enough mana to do anything. I mean, I'll attack, get my 2/2/2s. Oh, wait, that's not true. That's not true. Another, okay, so what I can do here is I can go down to 1 life, copy the Packmaster, and then I can fight the Dragon Rage Channeler with the other one. There we go. And now I just need for them to not find 1 point of damage, but at least they don't have the flyer now. Yep, good beats. Well, we knew this was a bad matchup. GG's. And we are 0-1. Let's try to pull off a 2-3. On to round number 2 with this blue-green weird Rampo deck in this vintage cube. Yeah, we can keep this hand on the play. It looks fine. A couple of mana dorks for ramp. Need to find a second blue source or a way to get to the hoof, but it's got the potential. It's got the makings of maybe something good. All right. Looks like the opponent mulligan down to 6. And an island to start for them. Jeez, and a mana crypt. Uh-oh. Show and tell? Well, I don't think putting out hoof is going to win me the game, but... Yeah, I feel like I'd rather put out the mana dork, as they have an Ulamog. Alright. Well, it wouldn't have mattered anyways. Putting out Creator Hoof does the same thing, so... Can you imagine if I had my Ulamog in our hand there? We just win instead? That is unfortunate. Also, show and tell versus a deck that goes Forest Mana Dork is so scary. I mean, I think it was good of them to do it because you don't want to give me more time, and that was clearly the game plan, but if your opponent goes Forest Mana Dork and then you go show and tell, there's a very good likelihood that they have something fat in their deck that they could put out. Okay, fun game. Let's go to game 2. On to game number 2 here after getting shown and told. Shown and telled? Shown and telled? Shown up, for sure. On turn 1 by the opponent. We have a nice looking hand here. This is a turn 1 headquarters, turn 2 signet, turn 3 channel Karn, perhaps? We can also channel Spellseeker into grabbing like the Green Sun Zenith for Huntmaster, so kind of a sweet lineup of things possibly ahead of us. So they have the turn 1 top. Might just be Karn down ticking on a land, depending on what they do this turn. I guess I need to find another green source to be able to Spellseeker into Huntmaster off of channel. So I guess Forest or Ulamog are our best draws. Ancient Tomb, okay. Yeah, I think it's almost better just to Spellseeker first instead of channeling here. Oh, do they have a counter? Maybe they just have a counter anyways. Remand. Okay, that's fine. That gives us an extra green source as well anyway, so this will work out. Now we can make the play of channel, Spellseeker, Karn, Green Sun. Red, blue. Oh, they probably have sneak attack in their deck too. Yep, for sure. Okay. Let's go for the channel plays. Channel. You have Force of Will as well? Oh my gosh. Well, that's absolutely brutal. What did they exile? Shark Typhoon? I guess we're just dead again. Holy crap. What a freaking draw they had. Alright, I'm ready for it. They only have one red source, but that's probably good enough, I would imagine. Yeah, I have to sacrifice 4 permanents. Well, welcome to Vintage Cube, ladies and gentlemen. Sadly, our deck was not very busted. Let's hope we can get one match win. Come on. I knew this deck wasn't very good, but I mean, if you watched last Vintage Cube I uploaded here, our last deck wasn't very good, but we still managed a 3-0. This deck is similarly, I don't think, very good, but we're hoping to salvage a 1-3. Okay, hand looks good. So we need to go turn 1 Mystic here, because Arbor Elf doesn't have a forest to untap. And then we can go turn 2 Nissa, grab a forest. Xander's Lounge. Okay. Ooh, a Tree Speaker was a good draw too. Alright, let's hope the opponent doesn't have like a Wrath effect, because we are going to hand dump here very quickly. Brainstorm, end of turn. Okay. Spellseeker, yeah, that's fine. High Tide. Oh, they're storming. Gotcha. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I guess I will go ahead and play out the Simic Signet as well. All right. Don't die to the storm, I guess is the plan. Yeah, there's Talisman. They're setting up. Oh, you know what I can do here? That Talisman's actually going to end up killing them, because now I can... let's see. Metamorph their Talisman. Yeah. Metamorph their Talisman, activate Talisman, and go get Opposition here. Oh, I can get Natural Order too. I guess that works. Never mind. We can just go for the kill right now, assuming they don't have a counter. This is GG. Oh no. Wait, we can pay 2. We have to untap the forest. Okay, that's fine. Get the hoof, and that'll do her. Phew! Opposition would have done the same thing. We could just keep them locked out, but that worked out. All right. We might be able to pull off a win versus Storm. Kind of want to bring in the Knight of Autumn in versus them as well. Fractured Identity is going to be... Oh, Lodestone Golem definitely comes in. Yeah, Knight of Autumn makes sense. I think we cut the Time Spiral versus them, even though we have Leovold. Leovold is just good versus Storm anyways. Oh, man. It's slow, but I think it's a keep. This is a very weird hand. It needs to find a blue source, but if we do, we are probably going to be okay. Just because of Leovold is my guess. End of turn brainstorm again. I don't know. People always say you should brainstorm main phase or whatever, because I guess they had a shuffle effect on turn 2, so that makes more sense. But okay, there's our blue source. So our game plan is just to resolve Leovold next turn. Yeah. Game plan is 100% resolve Leovold. Leovold versus Storm can often just end the game, especially if they don't have a way to deal with it. Because it just turns off all of their card draw effects. Yeah, there's the high tide again for the setup. Alright. Black, green, blue. There's Talisman. Okay. That makes it more likely they can go off in one specific turn, but gotta decide what we want to do here now. I think attacking for 3 is right. I guess I can try to... I brought in the knight, right? Yeah, I guess I'm going to try to Green Sun Zenith for Knight of Autumn here. And then kill the Wishclaw Talisman. Perfect. And honestly, that could be enough interaction to end the game. Oh, man, are you kidding? My neighbor just started mowing their lawn. Well, hopefully you guys can't hear that. Last time it's pressure washing. This time it's mowing their lawn. Okay, here we go. High Tide. Lion's Eye Diamond. 6 mana available. Brain Freeze. Are they targeting themselves or me? Because if they're targeting themselves, they have Yawgmoth's Will in their hand. They are targeting themselves. So now they cast Yawgmoth's Will, sack the Lion's Eye Diamond, and I think we lose because they hit Mind's Desire. Yeah, great hit for them. Fantastic. Very good draw. Oh, you know what? If they go for a Brain Freeze win on me, I have Ulamog. Yeah, they're going for Brain Freeze, maybe. They have High Tide with Palinchron, but they don't have enough mana to go infinite with it. Oh, wait. They already had one High Tide active, didn't they? Oh, if they see it, they win. They need to not float everything here. Oh, I think they found it. Tap 1 blue for High Tide. Now their islands tap 3. And that's perfect mana. 9 mana. Oh, no, they don't have enough mana. Yeah, I mean, we'll find out what they're doing. If they have tendrils, we can't win, it feels like. Wait. They don't have enough mana for tendrils. And they just tried to brainstorm into my Leovold. Okay. Dark Ritual, maybe? No, because they don't have the tutor anymore. Ah, Turnabout Land. And now they have infinite mana with Palinchron. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. Oh, no, wait, it's neutral. They have infinite Storm with Palinchron is what they have. Alright, so it must be tendrils. Awesome. GG. Yeah, good hits there. Yawgmoth's Will with Lion's Eye Diamond always feels like cheating. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, we go on to the next game then. Hopefully we can get like Lodestone Golem early or something. But you know what? Even if we 0-3, sometimes that's the way it do be, as they say. this hand sucks. This just gives them way too much time. Because I don't have a black source for this. Yeah, we're going to mulligan down to 6. Hey, that is perfect. All right, turn 1. Let's see, I guess we pitch a land here since we don't need the excess one. Okay, we can go level up. Arbor Elf. And then go for Lodestone Golem next turn and hope that's good enough. So I think we actually want to play the land untapped though. And that way if they have the miscalc again, they can't counter it. Perfect. Yeah, Lodestone Golem is going to make this hell on them. And it's pretty quick on the clock. They're trying to cast like their Spell Seeker again, but they can't into the Lodestone Golem. Probe for 2, that's fine. Oh, well, that's a convenient draw. Shock myself. Untap land. Natural order. And that'll do her. Alrighty, hey, our deck worked. We did it! We beat the Storm deck because we drew basically perfectly. And that, my friends, is a little bit more of the Vintage Cube. Hopefully you enjoyed it. This deck was not busted by any means. It had some potentials, but yeah. Especially in round 2, we just got beat by like a better deck. I don't even remember what they did, but I know we got crushed. And then round 1, we got smashed by the mono red aggro. So good stuff. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hey, hit that like and subscribe button. I appreciate y'all tuning in for these swapping up of formats. Doing some Alchemy, doing some Capenna, doing some Vintage Cube. We're doing it all. And you know what? We'll see you back tomorrow for some more.